What's up, everyone? Welcome back to YTG. I'm going to be working on the 996 Turbo today. I'm going to be removing the rear bumper. I ran into some issues after I got the car back from the whole transmission issue I was having. I replaced the clutch, I replaced the slave rod, master cylinder, and the slave rod previously cracked off and fell into the transmission housing and wedged in between the fork, so I wasn't able to drive the car. So that's all fixed, but amongst that, the car didn't start yesterday, and I have to see why that is. And I think it's because a few months back I received a check engine light that was reading misfire in, I think, cylinder 2. So that is probably the coil packs and the spark plugs. So I'm going to remove the rear bumper, show you guys how to do that, and I'll put in the new coil packs and the spark plugs. So you have to take off the bumper, then you have to take off the intercoolers, the wheel liner, the wheels, and a couple other things, but I'll show you guys the process. So let's go ahead and start taking off the rear bumper. Taillight savers off next. Now these taillights are prone to cracking. These are light savers. Allow you to reuse these because these crack here. So that's what that is. Now we'll take this guy off. Comes out like this. Slide this guy out. Somehow crack it. There we go. And a quick disconnect. And that's it. Also pop all these guys off. And this should come off. Put that under here. Grab our screws for it. Now, this is all free. That's all free on the corner here. Sliding out. We gotta pop this out. Get a flat head. And then get our Torx. Gotta get these guys out here. Boom. Boom. And gotta look in there. And there should be a Torx. bumperettes. I do have a bumperette delete for these. Some kind of tape. Because we don't wear safety glasses out here. Off, we can go ahead and tackle this side. We're going to take off the 10 mil here, 10 mil here, Torx here, 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 and here. So let's go ahead and do that. On the bottom here, we got 1, 2. And 4. And now we're going to do the 10 mil. We got 1. That's not 10 mil. That is a star. 10. That's 1, and sunshine right in my eyes. That's 2. Now this will come off. Just gotta tug it at there. Okay, that's off. Now we have everything exposed here, and I'll show you bolts you need to remove for the intercoolers. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you guys could see that right there. 3 there. Got this Torx right here. 4, 5, 6 here. Then heat shield 7, 8, and then 2 more on the heat shield up top, but that will do once we remove this intercooler. Pretty straightforward and easy to do, so I'll go ahead and show you that. Forgot this one, of course, right here. I told you guys about that one. Will do the trick. All right, and there we have it. We are off with the intercooler. Now we'll take this guy off. 2 screws there. I already took these off. And we'll have access to the coils, and there'll be 1 more heat shield. Once you do one side, it's relatively painless, pretty quick. So let's go ahead, see if we can get those screws. Pretty hard to see them underneath there, but you guys get the drift. Bolts out, heat shields out. We got these 2 right here, 10 mil. Get those out. Right there. Okay. And this drops down. You can kind of move it around. You need to get it out of the way. Just move it to the side here. Do this one coil, and then worry about the next one. You got a hex on these. One screw, two screws. Pull it out. It's got a little bit of wiggle room here. It flexes, so. But you should probably unplug this first, so I'll go ahead and do it. There we go. Alright, we got it out. Peru, Germany. Let's get our spark plug out. We got our long 5/8. And crank that guy. Pop that off. We could go a little faster. Let's put it on one. And you can see how toasty these are. These are shot in the gaps bigger than the other ones. Let's get our new plugs in. Grab those. Alright, so I took one of the plugs out and it is toasty. So these were already done. The gaps are huge. Put a feeler gauge on there. Should be like 26. They're like almost at 30, so yeah, these things are toast. They're like 28, 29, so these are bad. The new ones I just gapped, and I'll show you what I did. I used this feeler gauge. We're at, should be at 27 is ideal. Could be at 25 to 27. With a tune, I have a 1-bar tune, so I'm at 26, and that goes in there. Let's see. In, comes out pretty easily. So that's what I did all those two. Now I'll go ahead and change the coil packs and we'll finish up this project and see if we fix our issue. New Baru coil packs. The old one's in the box. Let me show you the old one. These are probably original. Not really to see, but yeah. Once you remove the heat shield and the other heat shield, very accessible, very easy. There's our turbo. Turbo piping, etc. So let's get back to putting this together. Careful with these guys. I'll put them on the rag here. Alright, we got the one here going in. Forgot the dielectric grease I was going to put on it. For anti-seize purposes, I'll just put a little bit on there. Guide this guy in. And tight. Click, click. Okay. And show you the new Warner Baru coil pack. It does come with new hardware. It is thicker. It's the updated one. Comes with the longer 8.8 star bolts, so these probably go upside down. Let's try to plug this guy in first before we tighten it down. It's easier on us because it is quite the challenge to get that stuff lined up. Of course, my light dies. Hand tighten these. Drop one. All right. Let's grab our tool here. Don't want to overdo these because you don't want to crack them. My ratchet is too big, but I'm not getting up to get it smaller. Click, click, and that's it. Connector's plugged in, and our new ignition coil is in, one of them. Now we can move this heat shield out of the way here. This is going to be a little bit tough on this guy here, but we'll get it, no worries. We'll figure this guy out too. You have to. The church bell sounding for the grand finale. Tightening up this 13 millimeter up here. Click. That's the last one. All right, let's fire this thing up. Sounds great. Fired right up. Hope that solves our problem. It is super humid today. That wraps it up for the video. Make sure to smash the like, subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. There will be more on the Porsche. Just to recap, we took off the rear bumper, we took off the wheels, took off the intercoolers. We replaced the ignition coils and the spark plugs, and put everything back together. Car fired right up. Looking good. I'm really hopeful, and I think that may have solved my issue. We will see though. I'm gonna go ahead and drive the car and see how it goes. I mean, I'll keep an eye on it. It does seem to run good now, so that wraps it up for today's video. Make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.